Let's be ready.
Alright, whatever. Well, I have good news.
And what's that?
Upon learning that you can get chunks from re-rolling abilities, I basically got enough swim speed chunks to just build my set without actually playing the main game like I was, procrastinating on doing. So
I never knew that. That's interesting.
I feel like I knew it at one point and then completely forgot it because I was like, is there
Yep.
any other way to get chunks other than in Salmon Run? So I looked it up on Wikipedia and it said that, and I'm like, nice.
That's interesting. That gives me an actual use for this hideous pile of money.
Well, I don't know about
Our
that.
a year of labor.
I don't think you can re-roll with money yet, can you?
What?
I don't think you can re-roll.
Oh no, I was right. I was thinking like no, I guess it is seashells then. I mean, even then, I have like 150 of the pieces of shit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying that maybe you would have 160 and be a bit happier with yourself, but
Says the guy who doesn't even play.
you insisted on being a bitch, so.
Oh, fucking hell.
Speaking of being a bitch, are you fucking serious?
Like, this guy doesn't do anything for most of the round, and then
That is not
complains
true.
of
I'm
us for
sniping
being
at a
killed.
distance with my sniper. That does damage. Lots
Missing
of it.
half your shots.
Lots of that damage.
Love the insurmountable wall these fucking things are. Thank you, sorcerer, for just deciding to swim up the wall directly in front of me and block half my shots.
Don't like how you can't be a squid after. Wait, that's not true, is it?
What?
Here, hold on. I need to test something. Yeah, that's weird. I guess when a little shit is, up against you, you can't actually turn into a squid.
It's because you're being hit, I guess. Grillers remain the worst wave.
Just this shitty map.
No, Grillers remain the worst wave.
It is like actually this shitty map. I mean, I
It is
didn't
not
see
this
you
map.
utilizing the other side of the map.
Because everyone is over here.
Exactly,
point in
because
going
this
over
map
there.
is designed like a garbage machine.
No, that's not the map's fault. That's people playing it like where they just clump around the thing.
I mean, if you want to die to propellers, then by all means. The unpredictability of people. Yeah, so now I have the gear. I kind of wish that I could reorganize just the appearance of it. Because I actually thought that the gear went... The first slot is always 10, the second slot's always 20, the third slot's always 30. But it's actually just based on,
Mind you have.
Yeah, the amount of, like, if you have the same one, then in the same gear, then it goes up to 20. That kind of thing. So basically what I did is I just put down ink resistance, sub power up, and another useless ability. I forget what it was. And then re-rolled. Just kept on re-rolling. That's not good. Okay, we're good.
What's not good?
I didn't have the chat up.
Ah.
So now I have the gear at least.
Will you actually use it though?
Maybe.
That remains to be seen.
Still just kind of annoyed with the fact that, like, if I ever want to use a different weapon, I'm not going to want one main and one sub of, or a special, what was it, secondary saber.
That's why we build other pieces of gear.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. Because there's only one look that I want.
Just stick with it then.
No, because that's not optimal. What the fuck was that?
What?
I guess someone's flying fucker thing hit me.
No problem.
Even though, like, I shouldn't have. Hey, can you kill that flying fucker with your weapon that can kill flying fuckers?
If I can get near it.
And can you get near that flying fucker so you can kill that flying fucker with your weapon that can kill flying fuckers?
Yeah, I just did it. You don't have to be that annoying about it.
This guy, you know, I just try to inject some life into the stream and he calls it annoying.
It's not a life to do that and just nag me like that.
No, I'm just trying to be Simon Belmont and kill all the dead.
Simon Belmont is not a happy person.
I know I am killing all the deadness that is in the stream.
He kills most of the
with
life.
my wit and comedic timing. You're lucky you didn't have the weapon that can kill flying fuckers because
I had it last week.
yeah, I know, but like it's probably still possible. You know how it is. You know how it is with Salmon Run. Yeah, that wasn't actually supposed to kill it.
I was supposed to say I just killed that snake, but no, of course, it's just the second one out of nowhere.
Oh, it's been there for a while. I'm nuts. Wow, that's just instantly green.
Of course, there's a taxi right there.
Oh my god! Throw a grenade!
I don't know what he's doing, but it's not moving.
Throw.
Alright, he just accepted his fate and died.
Throw a grenade.
He just stopped moving and then just let them all hit him into the water. Great. I also appreciate the guy whose name is You're Bad Kid being the worst player here by a mile.
I don't know about that. As you can... Oh, I don't actually have the lowest egg score. So instead of making a quip about the lowest egg score, I'm going to point out about why I would make a quip, except not really. Yeah, the funny thing is, I'm like, well, I have 60 sea snails, and re-rolling is actually pretty much worthless in this game when you have chunks. So you know what? I'm just going to roll and hope that I can get like maybe 2 swim speed ups so that I only have to use 30 instead of 60. And that actually worked on one gear and then never really again on the other ones. But now I have more chunks, so hey, that's cool. This weapon is also really good at covering walls.
Very good at inking in general. It also has like a deceptively long range.
Ow. And so I posted on Twitter that I got a pure...
There was a chum there, and that just decided that threw off my aiming cursor by like 10 miles because of course it did. Why do the small things always just like spawn one of them like right beside me? Anyway, continue. Sorry, I just have to bitch about this game.
On one gear, I got a pure Inksaver main, which I would have liked on another gear maybe if I ever do rollers, but I don't know if I'm going to do rollers because, you know, I only want to experiment with enough abilities. Oh, that's annoying. But, yeah, so I re-rolled it. I was like, you know what, should I re-roll it? No, but I will. Because I want the pink hoodie to be, for my hand zap. That was dumb.
What happened?
I, like, barely avoided being knocked in the water, and then, a steelhead explosion killed me a mile away.
Is there a want to do?
Yeah, so I re-rolled it and got immediately another Inksaver main pure.
I saw that, yeah.
I'm like, come on!
This is cosmic.
It couldn't be swim speed. Like everyone else loves Ink Saber main. I'm like, I kind of prefer Ink Saber or the Ink Recovery up.
Depends on the weapon. Stuff like the Clash Blaster definitely prefers Ink Saber main.
Maybe if you're a brain dead idiot. Idiot.
Is that just because you can't use it?
Oh, for a second I thought that you were talking about how, like, yeah, you don't have enough skill to use it, and then I was gonna go in a whole tirade about how that weapon doesn't require skill. But no, I literally cannot use it.
You literally cannot use it, but also it does require some skill.
Yeah, I'm sure about that, Gavin, except not really.
You're just mad because it wrecked you.
You know, it's like the one weapon in the world where, like, run speed up is actually kind of alright, I think. Because...
I mean, like, it's alright on any gun.
You hold down... No, that's not true. But you hold down...
That is true.
You know, the Clash Blaster for 20 seconds at a time and don't even aim. So, you know, being able to move faster...
You see, don't even aim, and that just kind of tells me you have no idea what you're talking about.
It's a blaster. You don't even aim.
No, you do. Yeah, blasters you aim more than any other gun, because you need, for like any blaster is in the Clash Blaster, you need that body shot to get maximum damage, and for the Clash Blaster, you need to aim a lot to direct your AOE's to bother people and chase them out of places.
The thing is, with the other blasters, it actually is important because you got one shot, one kill. You know, but with the Clash Blaster, you have 20 shots and one kill. Except not really, because it's more like 50 shots and 4 kills.
This confirms to me that you're mad at it being destroyed by it.
I mean, it's just like the normie weapon of this game, I think.
That's how you know you're just mad it destroys you, because when you break out the word normie to describe anything, it's usually not actually applicable. The normie weapon's still the arrow spray.
No, it's not!
The dually squelchers, especially, are like the normie
yeah, the
weapon,
dually squelchers are also a normie weapon. That is for sure.
It's not also, like, they are. They're just fucking them.
I hope you know that I would use them if I could jump with them.
I kind of have, like, the preference for the dapple dualies and the fact that they just kill faster. Faster rolls also just feel better than me, although they are very short. But yeah, no, like, basically, like, standard turf war, like, fucking no one uses a Clash Blaster except, like, me when I break it out.
Yeah, I mean, who the fuck plays standard turf war?
Most people.
It's all about the ranked modes. Please turn around, thank you. That worked, thank you.
How long some of those missiles take on? Hit how often this game spawns 2 snakes at once. Because that means they're just perfectly stacked on top of each other and you can't hit the first one. There's usually so many enemies around the tail that you can't hit the second one either.
Well, Gavin, you know what they say.
What?
Twin Snakes is a video game.
I thought you were going to make an Ouroboros joke.
Oh, what?
You don't know what an Ouroboros is.
Aurora Borealis? Gavin, steamed hams is like months old. I wish I could get to the basket.
I'm pretty sure that's close to being racist, though.
What, Aurora Borealis?
Saying that Ouroboros is that, yeah.
Orangadon, the monster in Monster Hunter World?
No, it's this you've never seen the Ouroboros, like the snake eating like another snake's tail, or a snake eating its own tail, either or. It's a symbol of immortality, of a never-ending cycle of time from African culture.
I have a better idea. It's called a circle. Instead of, like, what snake eats its own tail? Probably exists, knowing stupid fucking animals.
That's the metaphor, isn't it?
Snakes are like low-tier reptiles, I would say. Very overrated.
course it picks me. Oh, can't use that.
I thought they were down there. Way to put the help in an appropriate spot, game. Wow.
Wait, oh, the second one, okay, great.
You know what they should do?
What?
They should make Splatoon in 4D.
40.
Yeah, and when you're being shot,
What would that entail?
when you're being shot by a stinger, it should actually spray high-pressured water at you.
Reload your Switch now before playing Salmon. So you can blast you in the face.
And like, you know, when you get shot, it would, you'd feel like paint
That'll be
on you.
the Nintendo's like new VR console experience. It'll be 4D. It'll have like a canister to spray stuff at you.
I mean, it's not a bad idea. Really, the only time I hated 4D is on the SpongeBob 4D ride, where they put like whips under the chairs, and they whip your ankles. I hated that one because it just like Plankton had a robot that whipped SpongeBob, and you know. Yeah, I mean, you know, like, you know, they spray water, they blow bubbles, stuff like that, and then they whip you. I'm like, what?
Why on earth?
I remember I would sit with my legs up, like I would be hugging my my legs in anticipation for it.
I've only ever been on like one 4D thing.
Was it Shrek?
No. It was something that was like original to the venue that had the 4D setup. And all I remember was like they moved the chairs about a bit whenever you were like moving, and then they would spray the water occasionally. I just kind of like, I don't get it, and I still really don't get it.
I mean, have you ever been on those like fake amusement park rides?
No.
Like the ones where like you sit in a kind of like car like thing. And,
oh yeah, no, I have been. Yeah.
And it like the Spider-Man ride or whatever. I don't know what they have a name. I just forget what it is.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
I have no ink color. Those rides are actually pretty okay. They aren't really worth the wait though, I think, most of the time.
I can't reach that far.
And the Simpsons one is actually pretty bad comparatively, so.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever had any of these specific rides over here.
The funny thing is about the Simpsons one though, is that they showed Simpsons episodes in line, which is like the best idea ever. And
We just get in line to watch Simpsons episodes.
It like the wait was like an hour. It didn't feel that at all. It was so good. Like, why do
the plan works?
Why do all of these roller coasters just play like the 30-second safety video on repeat instead of like actually putting on, you know,
entertainment?
Yeah, entertainment. And like at most you get like this fucking sitcom that sucks and you only have the subtitles for. It doesn't even have to be themed like the Simpsons one. Like, just have anything.
It'll just be something, yeah.
I remember when I got a phone with 4G. It was like not too long before we went to, I forget which amusement park it was, but it made waiting in line so much better because I could just load up a Northern Lion video and watch it in line. I'm like, perfect.
I thought it wasn't one of the MLSS's where we talked about dying in like carnival rides. I want to leave a current topic a few times, but I didn't do that.
I mean, that doesn't really affect me anymore. I'm not afraid of amusement park rides. Are you afraid of amusement park rides?
Some.
Oh yeah, you know what? That's true. I'm afraid of the The ride where you sit in the chair and then it just brings you up at like 50 miles per
I was
hour.
about to name that one, like the 50,000 foot drop or whatever
Yep.
the fuck they want to call it.
Those ones are actually bad. Everything else is fine, I think. I used to be afraid of Ferris wheels before, or even after roller coasters. Now it's like whatever.
I find Ferris wheels kind of boring.
Yeah, they're really boring. They're like they're like scary at worst and boring at best. Not really a good thing. I mean, there are the roller coasters that are like in cities that are actually like really high, so you can like see the whole city. That's kind of cool. Like the London Eye and that one roller coaster near Niagara. Sorry, that one Ferris wheel near Niagara Falls.
That would give me the shits if it overlooked the falls, because you just see this even bigger drop.
Oh yeah, no, it doesn't. It's not that close to the falls. It's just like in the area near it. Hey, Toaster Man.
Hello.
Did you draw Gino like that yet? What else are you afraid of, Gavin?
Like in general, or?
No, not. I mean, if you want, but I mean roller coasters or amusement park rides.
I can't really think, Annie.
I'm not afraid of it, but I don't like those rides where they just spin you around like the Gravitron.
I've never been on one of those, because every time I looked at it, I was like, I'm gonna fucking throw it.
I mean, it's actually pretty alright, but one time I think the dude had it on for too long, and I felt like I was about to throw up for literally 5 hours after that. So, I ain't about to risk that anymore.
Yeah.
It was fun otherwise, though. I did like it. It's cool. Like, people go upside down and shit. I mean, I basically got you killed, so I kind of have to revive you. That one ride where it like spins you around. I don't know what it's called. Like, I think the one in Hershey Park is called the Scrambler.
I'm not sure I know what that is.
It's like you sit in a long chair with someone, and then it like spins you around, and you're like, because of how it's spinning, you like get pushed to the right or the left, like hard, you know.
Really fast teacups.
Yeah, like you know, it just spins you fast, basically. And that's not really fun when you
ever seen one of those.
That's not fun when you're the person being crushed.
Noticing the trend of like amusement park rides is just like making you get faster than you really should be moving.
Well, I mean, I'm fine with like other like roller coasters do that. I'm fine with those.
I mean, yeah.
I didn't really like Fahrenheit in Hershey.
What one's that?
That's the one where it drops you at like, I don't know what the actual angle is, but it's like more than 90 degrees. So you're like, when it drops you, you're like partially upside down. Like it's a steep drop basically, and it's called Fahrenheit because, you know, degrees. Funny, but yeah, I was young during that, and I cried for the whole thing.
That's not sci-fi, right?
I didn't like that.
That's the sort of thing that exists to terrify children. Basically.
I feel like we definitely talked about how I hate like most water slides, especially the tube ones. I hate tubes.
So? I don't remember all of them.
Because then you just I'm always afraid they're gonna fall out of the fucking tube. Because they exist to be fallen out of. I hate them. And then every other water slide is like a straight shot down, and you go at 500 miles per hour, and it looks like it kills your back. I am not about that life. We went to like, what's that place called? It's like in the middle of the Caribbean, and there's the slide where it goes like through a shark tank and shit.
No idea.
I forget what it's called. We went there once, and I would have liked to do that if it wasn't a fucking dumbass water slide. They had a kick-ass lazy river though, and then I think I got close to 2nd-degree sunburn on my kneecaps.
Specifically your kneecaps?
I think it was like shoulders and kneecaps, because with how the tubes in the lazy river were, I had my legs kind of tucked up. And with how the sun is close to the equator, I was like killing them, essentially. I'm gonna have like skin cancer on my shoulders, for sure. I'm just waiting for the
Falling off a
moment.
water slide and dying is half the fun.
No, I'm not.
That's
See,
the
no,
fun.
I'm not about that life. Like, it's like tube water slides. I don't know about tube water slides either, because you can't fucking see where you're going. So like, you know, you're going really fast, and then suddenly, oh, to the right, and then you're like, all your internal organs get crushed without you expecting it.
The Explosion is pretty good in Salmon Run, yeah.
It's really good, yeah. It can kill flying.
Inks pretty well, has some mad range, and it's like the only gun outside of the Grizzco, some of the Grizzco stuff that can just kill the flying shits. Got a gun into it.
Do I have to teach you about squares and rectangles?
Well, no, because it doesn't apply.
Square is a rectangle. But
But calling it a weapon is an
square.
unnecessary
A
abstraction.
gun is a weapon, but a weapon isn't a gun.
Unnecessary abstraction.
No. You know how much oh god, you know how much, you know how much I love guns in this game. So to equate them to any other garbage, shitty fuck weapon type is basically insulting me. I like the
Why is he doing all the way over there?
Yo, you know how this map is.
I don't think that was this map. I don't know why he was all the way over there by himself.
It sound like Star. What do you like, voice-wise? I've had no one equate my voice to anyone.
I have no idea who that is.
He used to play a lot of TF2, and then now he plays a lot of Overwatch.
Okay.
Friends with
Sounds like a natural progression.
Germa.
I have no idea who German is either.
How do I even describe what the fuck Germa does? Didn't we watch Germa Rumble once? That like
Did we?
40-minute video where he just made custom characters in a wrestling game and then pitted them against each other while doing commentary.
No.
There were like 3 of them. We gotta watch that. I don't watch Germa anymore though, but he made the Rat movies as well.
Ah, okay. I remember those. I'm not sure I'll ever forget those.
I showed you Dial M for Mummy, right?
I don't think so.
Oh my god. I have to. That one is so good. It's about the mummy, you fuck!
Wait, no, I remember that one. Isn't that the one that's like just Diddy Kong?
There was Diddy Kong and the SpongeBob and the pumpkin.
Yeah, I remember that one.
I love that.
That one was an experience.
We gotta go. No! I don't want that. Give me the mummy. If anyone watching this hasn't watched that, you gotta. Dial M for Mummy by Michael. Wow, look at all these eggs. I'm glad there's a car here to block it all. Did that actually work?
That was a hell of a shot, it was.
Wow. That was you dead over there?
No, I was the one who made the shot.
Oh, okay, never mind then. I thought I threw a grenade and it revived.
No, I managed to land the explosive shot over the wall.
Well, that's not as impressive, I would say. So you basically stole that from me. There's a topic we could discuss, but I'm kind of scared to bring it up.
That means you fuck me then, Snake. That means you absolutely should bring it up.
No, because you know that means you won't shut the fuck up because it's something you like a lot.
How dare I speak on this shit?
But it's something I can't possibly have an opinion on yet.
And why do you have it as a topic?
Because it's big news.
Okay,
And I want to play the first Doom.
Ah, Doom Eternal.
Yeah, no, don't. That's it. These are the only 2 words you shall speak on the matter.
What do you want to talk about Doom Eternal?
Nothing. Then that's where you go. Then why have it as a topic? And then I just don't.
Why?
Then I just don't answer. What the fuck, gamers?
If you will be the only guy on the other end of the map from the bosses.
No, that wasn't me. I would, Gavin. I never go on the other side of the map unless there's a flying fucker there. And sometimes, even then, I'm like, well, someone else can deal with it. Oh, and gushers, of course. Yeah, eventually I'll play the first Doom. When's Doom Eternal coming out?
Sometime next year. We haven't a date yet.
I mean, with how I've been playing games, which is to say I haven't been playing games, I could probably just wait until Doom Eternal comes out to play the first Doom and then just combo them.
Doom, it's so good, and Eternal looks so fucking good. It looks so fucking good.
They should have just called it Hell on Earth and doubled down.
They already used that title.
I know. Hey, guess what other title they also used, Gavin?
What?
Doom. So double down.
I mean, everyone just calls it Doom 4. That's what it is. It's Doom 4.
I wish everyone called it Doom 4, but they don't. At least not.
I mean, the publishers don't. But fucking everyone else does. Doom 4 was the go-to way of like hard to reboot like a 90s FPS and like do like actual proper good fun FPS gameplay. And Doom Eternal is just that but faster and with the swords and it looks fucking rad.
And on Earth, which is better than Mars.
Well, half on Earth and half in like hell, which is how these things usually go.
Did you actually say Earth?
I don't know.
I thought you said Earth just to humor. Like, that's new.
I don't know, maybe it's just the way I said it.
What's your hyper, by the way?
Splashdown.
You might as well use it. I have Stingray, so that, you know, it's too late.
Not a chance on this earth.
Too late to use that one.
Ah, well, the snake and circle being completely absorbed that blast. Yep, rip.
Comedy gold! Comedy gold! You could have done that.
If that snake hadn't happened, to just emerge and go like, this person will do. Yeah, like, it looks really fucking good. It looks basically as fast and like with like the same fluid movement and momentum of the first game, or the fourth game, whatever. And the melee editions where like, you know, I have an extendo stab blade and also just a fucking laser sword. Those look like really welcome additions, and they go really well with like the high speed thing and the new dash maneuver where you can just, on top of sprinting around everywhere, you can hit a button to occasionally dash, especially midair. And you've like a flamethrower mounted on your shoulder, and you can occasionally just when you're running past it, just spray shit with fire as you're already shooting another gun.
Dashes are the worst.
And then it has like the host of Doom 2 enemies. There's like the Arachnotrons. There's like fucking I forget their name. Like the Superman QB. There's the fucking Revenants are back. That's gonna be fucking fun. I hope Revenants are like regular-ish enemies, like the Cyber Demons.
Talking about
the
Nier now.
Barons of Hell, as opposed to just like a boss fight, which I could see them doing, but I would rather than be regular gits that appear in crowds and just cause fucking problems like they were in Doom 2.
They should do the God of War thing, where they make it a boss, and then just make it a boss again. And then just make it a boss again.
And again. And again. That game had like 3 bosses and you fight all of them 6 times.
I mean, not like I can say anything.
I can say it because I played the fucking thing.
It's kind of just like Super Mario Sunshine when you think about it. But even then, Super Mario Sunshine didn't do it that much, I guess.
It didn't do it that much. It's like, what, twice at most?
You fight PD twice and you fight Gooper Wooper 3 times.
Yeah, that's fine. It's not like, hey, you know that troll enemy fought the first start of the game, like, hey, he's an interesting boss, isn't he? Well, here he is as like a boss again. Alright, you got like 3 rooms away. Here he is as a boss again. Hey, you know that Dark Elf King who had like a semi attempt at an interesting mechanic where he makes the room go dark? Yeah, you just fight him like 5 times in over the course of the main plot, and like an hour 6 in the side content.
You know, I think you have to stop being so bitter. When am I bitter? We've established in Salmon Run 153 that I am positive.
I hope that's the actual number.
I don't know if that's the actual number. But I feel like, no one would be surprised if I actually remembered.
I would be surprised, and I would hope that you actually did remember these like miscellaneous facts. That you just catalog these things in your mind.
I catalog the moments you snipe or you spite me.
You would run out of space in your head before long.
Oh, I hit the wall, are you kidding me? Dude, are you kidding me? I wanna see! I don't know if Toaster Man's still in the chat, but I don't think he's seen that clip.
Which clip is that?
The dude playing the Mario 64 mod, and he's yelling about how he wants to see. I wanna see! I'm still here. It's like my favorite Twitch clip of all time.
I'm just thinking about it, and like instead of like doing like the Undertale genocide run, you should just play Doom after you do the passive run, because it's basically the same thing.
Yep. I'm sure.
Well, actually, no, it's wrong, because Doom's better. But,
have you played Undertale?
Rough shot. No, I don't need to.
You have no authority. Oh no!
I don't need to. I can just say that pretty authoritatively. Because it's Doom. Hello, Sticky.
I open this shit.
What shit are you opening?
Bookmarks.
Oh, okay. You have it bookmarked?
Why would I not have it bookmarked? What, you think I remember the URL?
I wouldn't be surprised if you did.
I'm like, how the fuck did someone throw a grenade that quickly? Like, oh yeah.
It's, yeah, explosion.
Nothing that can destroy it.
Yep. Solo's fine.
Yeah, kind of like how I can't play Doom until Doom 2 comes out. I can't watch One Punch Man until One Punch Man Season 2 comes out.
That's gonna be... I'm expecting that to be, like, considerably worse. It's gonna be, like, a poor follow-up, I think. Because JC staff aren't known for doing... That thing managed to snatch that egg right before I could get it. JC staff aren't really good at action. Especially not compared to Madhouse, who are like one of the fucking best at animating bad shit things. So, the shift is weird, strange, and I don't like it. Madhouse were like fucking perfect for that show, like in every single way. And the fact that they didn't get to do it. Like, it could have at least went to Studio Bones, who did Mob Psycho.
Bones.
Yep, who did Mob Psycho 100, which they also have a talent for action. They fucking nailed that show. So like they have like the style down for one's works, but sadly, it's not to be, I guess.
I think I might have actually made a difference there.
Did you use Bomb Rush to do it? Holy shit. You actually did, because you killed like another boss like here to give us the eggs.
Bomb Rush is the worst. Yeah, does it?
Bomb Rush is pretty bad. Like the times I can see it runs are like 1 in 100.
Oh my god. Clips.twitch.tv/SwissBodyPeachVoteNay.
Yeah, professional is the highest. After that, you're just on like a constant meter grind. Yeah, like it's like after you get the professional, you just keep building the meter like up and up until like what 999. But you know, once you get to that level, it's like, well, welcome to hell. What are you doing?
Wow! Maybe one day I'll unlock you.
What are you unlocking?
Any weapon above level 23. Am I 22? 23.
Oh, you're like 25.
Nope.
Huh.
Maldiat's the best hat.
Well, I mean, you have the thing to do it, so hey.
What?
Your time is nigh. You have your gear. Your time is nigh.
Well, gear 3 things.
Sorry, what?
It's 3 things. Not.
You have your gear.
Not one thing.
You know, gear refers to like multiple items.
When you said thing instead of things.
You can keep choking on this. That doesn't change the fact that you must play Turf War now. You need to play Turf War now.
Never Turf War. I've established that Turf War is for babies, so
because it makes you mad.
No. Because it's not ranked, Gavin. Everyone knows that if you don't play the ranked mode in a video game, you're a baby. Casual mode makes you a casual. I think there are people out there who say that calling someone a casual is a slur.
I've seen that. It makes me fucking laugh. They just fuck off. Slur. God.
There should be a jump rope minigame in this. There should be leaderboards in this.
I mean, there are leaderboards in this.
What do you mean?
It's called rank.
No. Do they even keep track of that?
Yeah. I mean, that's how they determine rank X. It's like literally a fucking leaderboard.
Oh. Oh, I didn't know that.
Like, rank X is like literally a shifting leaderboard of all the people up that high.
Well, where do I access this?
First, you have to get to like what, S plus 10. You can like see
No,
the rank X leaderboards in the app. You
Oh,
know?
in the app. That okay. I
Yeah.
should have known. That app's only used for buying things. Yeah, I'm locked in on this. Actually, how many ability chunks do I have left? I don't think I'm actually locked into it.
I just realized I said like I had 150. Oh, you joke. Well, maybe you would have had 160. I have 163
Of what?
shells.
Oh. Shells. I have 15 now. Because I'm like, you know, it would be great if I could just get 2 swim speeds at once, and then it just never happened, so I settled for 1. Yeah, that's definitely a valid strategy for getting more chunks, or just, you know, getting gear you want. Because, you know, chunks are great, but re-rolling still kind of works. I just can't wait until you can spend money to re-roll again, because
Yeah.
then we're set.
Then we're set. We can just re-roll like and actually use this pile of fucking hell.
Yeah, that's what happens when you play Salmon Run for literally over a year, and then
64.
like at least 40% of every orb has the chance to be money.
Yeah.
It's like it's 40% for the normal, 20% for the rare, and then yeah, 40% for money, I think. So and all I remember is green is ability chunks and gold is money. So oops. But yeah, that's Salmon Run. When is next Salmon Run? Implying they're gonna let you pay money this time? They have to. They have to. There's no way they're not, right? Right?
I mean, I fucking hope so, because I'm not going to use this money for anything else.
So next Salmon Run is on the 16th. 2 days from now.
Yay. Splatfest this weekend. I might stream
For
it.
you. We don't even get one.
Yeah, you'll probably get yours in like 2 weeks' time or
It
something.
just doesn't make any sense. Just make them all global.
I mean, ideally they would do that, but, you know, Nintendo or Nintendo will have to fuck something up.
You know, culture and all that. The Americans just wouldn't understand what Sanrio characters are.
Only the Americans, though. Everyone else doesn't count. You prick.
Well, I mean, what? European culture? What's that?
Actually, going by France, a lot closer to Japan than anywhere else.
Are you thinking of Pokemon again?
Nah, France is like the second biggest consumer like in the entire world of like anime and manga.
Oh, that explains a lot.
Like that's basically the reason why like Europe gets like so many anime games and like physical editions of them, where America sometimes doesn't. It's because France just buys all of it.
I thought it was because Americans hated Japan because of Pearl Harbor.
I mean, probably that too.
Never forget, right?
I don't know what you're saying right to me.
Right, Gavin? Never forget. All right, let's...
I need the shit, so let's go.
Okay, I mean, I was just going to say before we mention any more tragedies, but... I mean, I guess that works too.
I don't know, man. We mentioned the tragedy.
2.